Most people know Bret Baier as the calm, steady voice delivering America's biggest headlines every night. But few realize that behind that composed anchor is a man who's lived through heartbreak, fear, loss, and miracles. What if I told you that while he reported on the nation's crises, his own world was collapsing again and again? Today, we uncover the story Bret Baier never tells on television. Every journalist expects tough assignments, but in 2007, as Baier reached the peak of his career, named Fox News' new White House correspondent, his life changed in a hospital room, not the briefing room. His wife Amy had just delivered their first son, Paul. The birth was perfect, no issues, no warnings, and then a nurse noticed something. A pale face, a color that wasn't quite right. Tests followed, then the unthinkable. Their newborn baby had 5 congenital heart defects. A walnut-sized heart sending blood in the wrong direction. Doctors said he needed immediate open heart surgery and might not survive. Bret Baier, the confident reporter who could face presidents, was suddenly a terrified father praying for a miracle. That first surgery saved Paul's life, but it was only the beginning. Over the next decade, Paul would endure 5 open heart surgeries and 10 angioplasties. The Baier family learned to live inside hospital rooms, repeating their mantra during every desperate night. We're one day closer to getting Paul home. In 2014, Bret finally opened up to the world. His memoir, Special Heart, shared their journey and raised money for congenital heart disease research, something 1% of American families face, but few understand. Behind the scenes, veteran anchor Brit Hume became a quiet source of strength, guiding Bret through the fear only a father could understand. In 2019, the Baiers took a family trip to Montana, fresh air, ski slopes, and finally a break from years of medical stress. On the drive to the airport, everything changed. Their SUV hit black ice. It spun, collided with a truck, then flipped upside down into a frozen ditch. Silence. Creaking metal. And then voices. They were alive. A passing driver pulled them out moments before emergency crews arrived. Injuries? A concussion, stitches, a sprained ankle, but nothing fatal. Another miracle and a life filled with narrow escapes. Baier later wrote, "Don't take anything for granted. Every day is a blessing." But the hardest emotional blow came in 2020 when his father, a man who shaped his work ethic and life, lost a fast-moving battle with cancer. Bret was able to be there at the end, a final blessing, but the loss cut deeper than anything he'd faced. Then came the professional firestorm. The 2020 election plunged Fox News into chaos. Dominion voting systems sued the network, and leaked text messages involving Baier and Tucker Carlson shook Bret's image as a fair-minded anchor. Messages suggested election calls were slowed to appease angry viewers, a revelation that damaged his carefully built reputation. While critics debated his motives, Bret kept showing up to work and showing up at the hospital for Paul. In May 2024, during a routine checkup, doctors found a hidden, life-threatening aneurysm near Paul's heart. No symptoms, no warning. If they hadn't caught it, it could have killed him instantly. 5 days later, he walked out of the hospital. Today, Paul is a varsity golfer and tennis player. Daniel is growing up with just as much love and attention. And the Baier family has raised more than $1 million for heart research, even donating another $1 million to create the Baier Family Congenital Heart Disease Research Program. Bret Baier continues anchoring the news each night, but behind the camera is a man forever changed, by fear, by gratitude, and by the belief that every heartbeat is a gift no headline could ever match. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to Hollywood Star News for more powerful, true-life journeys.